I used to struggle with cravings a lot, especially for like carby stuff, like chocolate, rice, bread. It was ruining all of my dieting attempts because in the back of my head, I still had this constant desire that I just want to eat these things so bad. And so I want to share what has helped me to get rid of that. What I found on the internet at first was that my cravings are caused by me restricting certain foods. But I never stopped eating chocolate or pasta or anything like that. So I wasn't really sure if that applies to me. But I found out that it wasn't necessarily about not eating certain foods. It was about this mental restriction, like thinking this food is bad and I shouldn't eat it. And this is because our brain cannot think in negatives. So if I tell you don't think of a pink elephant riding a bicycle, your brain perceives that as think of a pink elephant riding a bicycle. In the same way, if I tell my brain we shouldn't eat chocolate, what do you think my brain is gonna hear? Eat chocolate. What has really helped me was to start eating the food in a very regimented way. I was skeptical at first because when I started out, I wanted to eat obscene quantities of rice and pasta and bread and chocolate. And so I felt like, what's the point of eating these foods in moderations when it's not going to scratch the itch anyway? But I decided to give it a go. And here's what happened. After every lunch, I would have a piece of chocolate and a cookie. Instead of telling myself rice is bad, I shouldn't eat rice, I told myself that with each meal, I have to first focus on eating my protein, eating my veggies, and then I can have as much rice as my heart desires. What happened is that when I started this in the beginning, I enjoyed it so much. It was the highlight of my day when I finally got to have my chocolate or my cookie. But the thing is, because I knew at lunch that I'm going to do the same at dinner, I didn't really have the same urge to overeat as I had before when I was okay, I'm just going to do it this once and then never again. It took about 3 weeks before I got to the point when one day after lunch, I was like, nah, I don't really need to have my cookie and my piece of chocolate. I'll have them at dinner. When I started introducing them in moderation, but every single day, I stopped craving them. I still like them. I still enjoyed them, but just this urge to stuff my face with them went away. Now I have chocolate and cookies in my house and it is honestly no problem whatsoever because I get to have them with my main meals or as a little snack in the afternoon, but I do not have the desire to go and binge on them. And if you would like to try this, but you're worried that if you buy the chocolate bar, you will just eat all of it in the first day, then just buy a single serving and then the next day you can buy another one. I hope that helps. It helped me. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM and I will see you in the next one.